Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix Show. My name is Chris Wong. A bunch of small DC updates for you, but there is quite a bit, so let's get with the program here. And there's this giant fly just flying around. It's just, I can't get it, it won't leave. So if you see something, yeah, that's the fly. But anyway, let's get on with the new developments here. And the first one is coming from Zatanna. Zatanna's got a new development here. Amra Kea from the Vulcan Reporter says, development on the Zatanna film is being fast-tracked. They want to start production this year, with the possibility of production as a whole being delayed. This depends on how production goes for other DC films that are either filming right now or will start soon. He also has a little bit more. They're confident they can start filming this year, though. I expect production to wrap around Q1 of 2022, implying a 2022 release date. So, and it shouldn't be that long, I don't think it is. I'm wondering how big and expansive this movie is. Like, how big is this movie? A Zatanna film. Magic users, I'm going to guess it's going to try to be, I know, don't compare it to Marvel, but you know, people are going to exactly do that. They always do. Yeah, Doctor Strange. Yeah, I think this is going to be, they're going to call it DC's Doctor Strange. Watch. You mark my words. That's what they're going to call it. But Zatanna film, I don't know. Who you got picked for Zatanna? I still got Alexandra Daddario because of her haunting eyes, and I think she would make for a perfect Zatanna. I know some people are like, Emilia Clarke, please, but we'll see if that actually happens. All right, the next, another magic user is Shazam, Fury of the Gods. This is interesting. This is from Isa Gonzalez Updates. Shazam actor Zachary Levi started following Isa Gonzalez. And also Isa Gonzalez started following, one of the kids. I forgot his name. One of the kids as well. So people are wondering, is she going to be someone? Who is she going to be? Is she going to be in Shazam? And in almost a way, hilariously, just putting that down really quickly, is David F. Sandberg actually came out and he says, look, eyes, my eyes are on this because this is probably really cool. Who am I following? I'm following Gonzo, Cookie Monster, Big Bird. They must be in the movie. And maybe they are, you never know. Sesame Street might be in the movie because it's a kid's film. Whatever. But this is definitely David just putting that out there, like, don't get too worked up on who we follow and who that person's follows as well. But since he put that out, and actually saw that, I'm wondering if it's actually true in this case. I know some people are wondering maybe she's Hawk Girl or something, and which would be kind of cool. I mean, Black Adam got a Hawk Man, maybe Shazam got Hawk Girl. How would that fit in the story? I don't know. I mean, I thought the villain was supposed to be just a caterpillar, but now we're gonna have three goddesses. It's going places. It's definitely going places. And Isa Gonzalez, who came straight from Godzilla vs. Kong, got a new role in here. Too bad her role was not that great in Godzilla vs. Kong. They really should have kept her controlling the Orca Z within the movie, but whatever. And at least she got a new role, and this time we'll see. We'll see if she's really in Shazam, Fury of the Gods. All right, now there is a movie that's coming out called The Suicide Squad, and I'm guessing they're getting, the critics and the bloggers are getting a little bit of that care package for the Suicide Squad, probably because they're probably going to start watching this soon so they can get a review about it soon. And so, we should expect something like that, nice, cool little care package as we get closer to the reviews for the Suicide Squad film, because I think right now people are definitely watching Mortal Kombat, so the reviews are coming out for that. I might do a video about that, but I think the next one up would definitely be the Suicide Squad, I'm guessing. All right, see, it's really quick. I'm telling you, small little segments, small little news here and there. Now this is kind of fun. Supposedly, this is from the Flash film. Picture Vehicles Limited, who makes vehicles apparently for movies, specially made for movies. They do replicas and things for that for movies. And he says, anyone know what this is? Well, we know what that is. We do. Yes, it's the 89 Batmobile. So it looks like we're still going to get that Michael Keaton Batman 89 Batman for the Flash film, which could be really exciting for people who grew up on that. Like, that was my Batman. Like, Christopher Reeve, that was my Superman for a while. I really like Henry Cavill's version. But when growing up, like before Ben Affleck's Batman, before Nolan's Batman, or Christian Bale's Batman, 89 Batman. That was my Batman for a longest time. So Michael Keaton's Batman, that's his vehicle. They are definitely making replica for it, so it does seem like it's coming true here. And which is interesting because I know they made many vehicles. I mean, I even saw one when I went to the Warner Brothers studio tour, so I'm like, do they really need? I guess so, unless they're going through a lot of stuff and they need to blow it up or something. I don't know. But that's going to be exciting in itself. So 89 Batman coming together, going to be for the Flash film. So get ready for that. Right, moving right along. Apparently, there was supposed to be a New Gods movie. Apparently, right? Wasn't that supposed to happen? Who's going to make that? Oh, yeah, Ava DuVernay, written by Tom King. That was about to happen. Well, someone named Aaron Michael Johnson went on the Maldiversity. I think I talked about this or alluded to it, and talked to Juanita about an original New Gods script that he put together. And so thank you to Walt at Uber Kryptonian, but the Maldiversity actual interview is here, and I'll link it in the description below so you can check it out. But this is Aaron, and he says he wrote a whole script. So original New Ground script was supposed to be tied to Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman and Zack Snyder's Justice League. You don't say. He wanted to tell a Lord of the Rings style mythological epic diving in deep into Jack Kirby's fourth world. That already sounds amazing. He said it would give us a glimpse into the fall of Ares. Ares teams up with Euxis to kill the old gods, with Euxis absorbing their power through the Omega effect. Ares is cast out of Olympus by Zeus, but Euxis then kills Zeus, increasing his power. This is narrated by Metron. Whoa! So if it was tied into Zack Snyder's Justice League, that means after Ares, after they beat Euxis, he gets together with Euxis somehow and tries to overthrow. Is that the part where the Steppenwolf was talking about overthrowing the throne and stuff like that, or is that later? Or this is before that? That's when he gets his Omega effect. Metron would guide us through the origins of New Gods. Darkseid's origins is Isaiah, also High Father, the great battle of New Genesis. We would see Darkseid riding a giant hellhound as his steed, with his army ready to destroy New Genesis. That sounds pretty freaking epic. Darkseid believes that if he can destroy the source of life itself, then it would lead him to the anti-life equation. He had the original four Furies, Calabac, and the fight gets so bad that the source separates them. Meanwhile, Metron sat above them, watching. Darkseid and Isaiah look to Metron for an answer. Darkseid and Isaiah bring their sons Scott and Orion for the trade. This is when we meet a young Barda teaching Scott about Apocalypse. Granny Goodness introduced herself to Scott. This is the prologue. By the way, Aaron then revealed that while Warner Brothers loved his script and told him they were moving forward, shortly after Zack Snyder stepped away from Justice League 2017, they told him to remove connections from the Snyderverse. They had him remove references from the Earth events and Steppenwolf. Wow, did they hate Zack that much, or like remove all these connections? Really? They had him remove things about Orion's parentage, Steppenwolf, Tigra, The betrayal, Desaad was referencing in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Okay, there you go. Remember that. That's the part. And hints of Barda potentially being an Amazon. Aaron says that the Justice League and the shakeups at Warner Brothers and DC were creating a shift in how New Gods could be approached as potentially its own thing, disconnected. He started getting script notes from someone who actually knew about the New God source material. The theory was that since Jeff Johns became head of DC Films, he was possibly the one giving notes. Of course, because Jeff Johns liked to put his hand in everything. Suddenly, Aaron's Twitter was getting followed by countless random New Gods accounts that were likely set up by marketing. He was getting congratulations from numerous people, even someone from Marvel. Ooh. Aaron hadn't even announced his script publicly yet. Here's where it gets messed up. Aaron's script reader told him that he had a great idea, a great script, but he didn't have a producer or director attached. He then ghosted Aaron. So I guess they ghosted Aaron. This was January 2018. 2 months later, Ava DuVernay directs new DC superhero epic New Gods. That's interesting. That's weird. Now, I've never heard of this before, but apparently there's like a lot of different people writing scripts and stuff like that, and they look through a lot of them, and it could just be that out of all the scripts, they decided to go with Ava DuVernay, and she decided to get Tom King to write the script. But this script, at least the basic story about it and how it connects to Zack Snyder's Justice League and stuff like that, would have been sick. It would have been sick. This would have been awesome. Now, this doesn't mean that they didn't take some of this story and started applying, Tom King started applying his own ideas into it, and Ava DuVernay kind of pulled it into it. Because, the focus on what would have been Big Barda and Scott, right? That would have been the focus, I think, for the movie. And this may have been, parts of that. But this would have been epic. Lord of the Rings, yes, sign me up. I would have loved to see that. Now, obviously, it's all gone now. They've totally canceled the whole thing, so we won't be able to see this. But if there's any chance like they could ever do a New Gods, I think Zack Snyder set it up very perfectly, set up really well, that you can actually, kind of take from this. You can kind of expand on what's already there, the lore that's already there. And it has some history. They talk about the overthrowing. We haven't found out how he got the Omega effect and all this stuff. So there's so much there that they could really delve into if they're given the chance that we could, hopefully restore the Snyderverse or something like that. But I'm kind of flabbergasted, kind of in a way, for that. There's these awesome stories, this setup here, and if true, and they really did want to take away anything that was Snyder related, that really is messed up. That's like them just throwing away great ideas, connected ideas, things that right now they're just kind of trying to do. They're really trying to build this universe when they destroyed another one that was kind of already connecting and working. So, especially now that everybody gets to see Zack Snyder's Justice League and realizing the potential for that, I'm really curious. Like, are they even want to do New Gods anymore? I know they're gonna want to wait and stuff like that, but seriously, they're taking their they're way behind. Way behind. The light's really hot. But they're way behind on this, and they really need to catch up. So but this sounds amazing. I would have wanted to see this. This would have been a great way to expand on the history of the New Gods. And then as a prequel to Zack Snyder's Justice League, or even as a prequel to when they finally get to the third movie, where Apocalypse, Darkseid, and the army comes down to Earth to try to take it over, right? So that would have been pretty freaking awesome when we never got to see this. Why? In another universe, something like this has come out. And the Snyderverse was restored as well. All right, well, that's New Gods. Okay, let's get into Justice League. So we can talk a little bit about Justice League. And this is a cool little thing. People are getting their mother boxes. This is the thing that had the food in it. Like you can order a burger and stuff like that. It was only available in the continental U.S., so I didn't get a chance to order it. I tried to. I would have forked out a couple $100 for that. And I was looking forward to because this box looks pretty awesome. I don't know if this is cardboard. I'm thinking it's a cardboard and it's not really that thick. Looks pretty awesome. I would have loved to have gotten this. And stuck it on a shelf somewhere. But apparently the food in there, and there was a letter. There's like an actual a letter, envelope in here that's really cool. And it had actually a letter. And I'm going to read it to you because I zoomed in on the right side so I can read it to you. It's from Bruce Wayne. It's yours sincerely, Bruce Wayne. Okay, here we go. If you're in receipt of this box, the worst has come to pass. And the members of the Justice League are in grave danger. You are now mankind's last hope. Many years ago, there were contingency plans drawn up in the event that the members of the Justice League came under attack. The fact you are reading this letter means the unthinkable has now occurred. Stand on a secret... stored on a secret computer system is the basement. In the basement of the Wayne Manor are these very files. My computer has been hacked. You must use your skills to crack the code, and then will you be able to understand how to neutralize the imminent threat. The contents of the mother box will assist you. The heck is he talking about? Hope is our most powerful weapon in these dark times. This summer, I will be returning to Park Row in London where it all began. If you service this and get a taste for crime fighting, I'll no doubt see you there. Until then, stay safe. Remember, self-belief is your greatest superpower. Now yours sincerely, Bruce Wayne. What? I'm sorry. Something happened. Is this like... Okay. Tinfoil. Is this in regards to like the Justice League in danger because of Justice League 2 as we know what happens? And the world is gonna attacked? Like, and what is this? What do you mean this summer? What's happening this summer? I know someone said there was a signed thing from Zack as well. Oh, I'm wondering what about this? Is this something, some kind of ARG for, something coming this summer? That's interesting. That's weird. London, too. Park Row, London. That's cool. That is cool. I'm wondering if this is hinting to something else, man. I don't know. I'm too much hoping for it, but I feel like this is just the beginning, man. Restore the Snyderverse, man. Come on, man. Does this have to do... Oh, man, I don't know. That's interesting, though. I really like that. That's really interesting. So hopefully that means something cool. If not, well, that was kind of fun. But I feel like they just put this out. They threw out these boxes, and I feel like it's got to mean something. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? And for anybody who's gotten this box, let me know what else you found in there. Look at every nook and cranny in that box. Let me know what's in that box. What's in the box? What's in the box? And it's like this letter here. All right, now I know this is a kind of a sticky situation in terms of Restore the Snyderverse. I decided to put this poll out, so it's still up pinned to my Twitter. I have one of the community posts. Please vote. I just want to see. Right now, we're at 3,400 votes. My question was curious to see what people are currently doing with HBO Max to restore the Snyderverse. keeping HBO Max to support Zack Snyder's Justice League, or canceling HBO Max till the announced Justice League sequels. Right now, 78.2% out of 3,400 votes saying keeping HBO Max, 21.8% they're canceling HBO Max. So I'm just really curious to where you guys are headed. Just let me know either in the tweets or in the community post that I put out. All right, well, let's get into the members' comments and questions now. Start with Amparo. Unfortunately, I hate zombies, but I love Zack and will support his work. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Amparo, for supporting it. I'm giving HBO until the end of the month, where if we don't get any news, I'll unsub and sell my AT&T shares and move to Netflix. Unfortunately, I'll probably boycott Warner Brothers products and merch for a long time, if not forever. I'll still follow whatever they're doing, DC, but no more free marketing for them. Well, thank you, Kello, for that comment, and I understand. Okay, I'll be unsubscribing HBO and subscribe Netflix to support Army of the Dead. Oh, you're not subscribed to Netflix? They have a lot of cool stuff on Netflix. I like Netflix. Like, I would keep Netflix because it's like a lot of original stuff. Plus, kids like it too. We need to send a message to Warner Bros. If no announcement in restoring the Snyderverse by the 15th of May, cancel HBO Max on the 21st of May in support of Zack Snyder, and encourage everyone to watch Army of the Dead. Yeah, I'm holding out. I'm holding out for, Justice Con, and I'm holding out for the investors meeting. I want to know if there's anything going to happen in those 2 dates. Zack should direct live actions for, yes, DBZ, yes, One Punch Man, Lobo, yeah, Spawn, but One Punch Man, DBZ, cool. On top of the director-driven studio card, Netflix also took We Have a Plan card. Oh, snap. You're right. Real numbers, it's like Netflix claiming a certain film has been viewed by 100 million households, and we know what they claim as a view. Streaming services just don't reveal the real numbers, so to speak, and obviously we should have a statement of some kind. Yeah, hopefully at the investors meeting. About what Zack said to Dave or others regarding behind the scenes, I'm imagining he'll keep stuff pretty close to the vest. Maybe we'll get something at... I just saw The Fly. We'll get something at, what? No one just subscribed now. That was weird. Very great and accurate impressions of Warner Brothers. Can't wait to watch Army of the Dead. This year is getting crazier and crazier by the month. It is. Ben, love the camera. You look very handsome. Oh, man. Thanks, man. Love to see the fellas upgrading, stepping up their game. You guys, too, man. You guys are top notch. And yeah, I told you I'll be attending. They're gonna have a roundtable discussion on I think it's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is like 4 p.m. my time, so it's perfect. We'll talk Justice Con and drinks. I left a nice comment on the HBO Max trilogy trailer for Zack Snyder's Justice League. Oh yeah, please do that. I mentioned the main reason why I downloaded HBO Max in the first place. I said I was thankful for HBO Max for releasing Zack Snyder's Justice League. I noticed a lot of similar comments with the same tone as me, so hopefully HBO Max reads those comments and drops the toxic fan bullshit. Warner Brothers trying to feed everyone. Army of the Dead restores Snyderverse. Yeah, be very kind. Just like the HBO Max feedback, be very polite and positive about that. And also that trilogy trail, yes, do so. Put Restore Snyderverse on that comment, or tell them how you feel and stuff like that, in a nice way. I enjoyed watching BVS today and then Zack Snyder's Justice League. An interesting flow, a bit rough, but I'm not complaining. Chris, do you think that Netflix could make a DC movie? I think it depends. They could if Warner Brothers lends them or sells them or lends them the IP, then they could. But they're so ego, because they're in some cases when licenses happen, like you can have some Netflix shows on there, like Sandman's going to be on there. So there's definitely ways to do that. But I guess it just depends on Warner Brothers who owns the IP. I've been supporting Zack Snyder's vision ever since I watched Justice League. I will buy Arm of the Dead if it's on a digital release. Yet I cannot support Netflix after the movie Cuties to Save Our Children. Oh, well, yeah. If you feel that way, definitely. I don't know if Army of the Dead is going to be on digital release. That's a good question. I wonder about that. Maybe we should ask Zack Snyder at Justice Con. Sandberg's troll about Justice League and abandoned Hall of Justice can only make me think he's deliberately invoking the whole uncertainty about what's to come after Zack Snyder's Justice League. The abandoned Hall invokes whether the Snyderverse will continue or not. He invokes the annoying cliche of the friends we make along the way to point out how irritating Warner Bros. Behavior has been, acting like that's it and it's all done. Oh, that's an interesting take. The most interesting thing about the Zack Snyder's Justice League trailer is how it says the conclusion is coming, not has come. Zack Snyder Justice League, of course, is already on the HBO Max. Could it be because it was supposed to come out before the release? Sure, but why didn't it? And yes, we should be patient and sad how many in the Snyderverse community on Twitter are screaming about how they're canceling their subscription. We need to remain and continue to support Zack Snyder's Justice League, keep the viewership big, or Warner Bros. Will just use the decline as proof that it doesn't need to continue. The truth is, HBO Max is testing the waters with the trailer, seeing whether we'll keep watching the film. Keep watching, keep going to that link for HBO Max programming requests, keep asking for sequels, do not walk away. An interesting thought that I've had about the new Army of the Dead trailer. We see the zombies being intelligent, organized, raising their fists in unison. We see a male and female zombie making out, etc. The question then becomes, will they talk? Exactly how do these intelligent, organized zombies communicate? Some more questions for fun. What do zombies do for entertainment? Will the Elvis impersonator zombie sing? Must it? I don't know. That may be a little bit far-fetched, but I think they can show compassion almost. Godzilla vs. Kong producer has a number of plans for future MonsterVerse movies. Yep, Justice League director has a number of ideas for future Snyderverse movies. Just saying. Well, in this case, like the director can have lots of ideas, but if the studio says no, then that's different. But in this case, Legendary's own Legendary CEO has plans. So that's like saying. That's like saying Toby Emmerich agrees to the Snyderverse, you know? Gal said, correction, the curse. I think I know why Patty hasn't said anything yet. She's probably telling Warner Brothers she's not using that trash cannon and is silent about the news to show she was serious. Only replying to a fan with the wink, we know she has said the directors throughout the canon as well. Just Jeff ruined 84. We know The Rock loves Gal and Harry as well, which I think his message is towards Warner Brothers. The powers is changing in Warner Brothers due to AT&T and us fans. Yeah, there was a little interview with Gal, and she did say that she got to watch the cut, and she had a Freudian slip where she says the curse, but you know, she say, I mean the course. But yeah, changing the course, that's interesting words there, but I'm glad she watches the cut. She watched the cut and she seemed to be pretty happy about it. I canceled mine. I got no time to wait for Warner Bros. Or HBO Max. I'm taking my money somewhere. They appreciate my money. Apparently Warner Bros. Or HBO Max don't want my money. Why should I wait around when these guys have no plan to bring Zack Snyder plan or Justice League 2 and 3? And most of the movies on there, I can get it later, so they're lost, not mine. Where's AT&T? I haven't heard anything from them. Where are they? Did they took their balls and go home or what? Well, it's only been 3 weeks, so like I said, I'm still holding out for Justice Con and the AT&T meeting. This is completely random and unrelated. But I was watching an episode of the Batman Brave and Beyond animated series the other night. This episode had Mongol in it. And Steppenwolf was working for him. So I automatically thought about the scene in Zack Snyder's Justice League when Desaad brought up to Steppenwolf about him betraying Darkseid. So this is no speculation or fan theory of any kind. I just imagine it'd be cool in the Snyderverse. Mongol was somehow involved in Steppenwolf's betrayal. So much potential in restoring Snyderverse. I agree with that. That would be really cool. Warriors Season 3, yes sir, yeah. They HBO Max today just renewed Season 3 because it was gone from Cinemax or something. And so now they're getting Warriors Season 3. So there's still some hope that, they're, renew something else. I'll keep HBO Max for now. I enjoy the content, plus I can watch Zack Snyder's Justice League anytime I want. Yeah. So that was all the comments for today. That's awesome. Thank you so much for commenting and your questions here. Definitely this weekend's Justice Con. I can't wait. There's more genre etc. videos for non-DC films that are coming out as well. So hopefully you take a look at that as well. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you absolutely enjoyed this entertainment news and content, please click the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Keep this hot dog light on, and I'll see you next time. Bye. It's like fly.